Okay, here's a video of another boat. I've restored a couple of these. This particular one came to me complete, again, all corroded. I replaced most of the fittings on the boat. And you know, I'm running out of these things, so I don't know how many more of these I can do. But anyway, the windshield is one of mine. All the fittings, stuff, the bullet lights, everything, that's all new old stock. The ball stanchions are original to this particular boat. The step pads are too. And so is the piano wire. And the two back cleats, those are original. The air scoops are mine. The big bow light, that's mine, that's off a cruiser. Now I'll hit the switch, there's a lever switch in here. And you can see the bow lights will light up. Lower the bullet lights. Now the boat was completely wired when I got it, and I rewired it back the same way, but for the life of me, I don't know what this does. I mean, it's connected to the wiring. It looks like it works the bow light or something, but it doesn't do a bloody thing, so I don't know what it's for. But this is one of those rare boats where you can see there's it's almost like an old-fashioned outboard, the way they have it set up. You turn the steering wheel, the string runs around the back to behind, and this just pops off. And you can see the setup for the rudder. Now you turn the steering wheel, it's kind of hard to do at the same time here, but I'll turn it, and you see it turns the rudder. There's the rudder. See, I turn the steering wheel. It only goes so far. And it locks into place when you do it. You can turn it right and left. Anyway, I restrung it. This is the only one that had it intact, so I knew how to redo it. It doesn't really turn to the left real well, but whatever. I polished up all the contacts, polished up the bare wire between the contacts, put a light, soldered them to the contacts so they make better contact. The two IMP motors are all new old stock, all polished, because the motors that were in it were TMYs and they were junk, so I had to replace them with two of mine. It takes 5 batteries. The middle battery just kind of sits there. The contacts are a little wonky on this sucker, so if it doesn't work, you just wiggle that. See? You basically wiggle this battery and she'll start right up. But anyway, there it is. This particular boat, I think, is number 48. Oh no, this is 8109. I've had 3 of these, and they all have the same number, 8109. It's also on the inside of the hull, on this side. What that stands for, I don't know. I'm assuming it's a model number. But I've seen 3 of these. This is the second one I've restored. So it's just kind of interesting. I'm not quite sure what the deal was, but it's a nice model. I painted it up in the maroon and white like it was, made a mahogany stand for it. New props, rudder supports, or actually the rudder is original. They cleaned up more or less. And switches, the lever switch is original, steering wheel setup's original. And anyway, it's 18-inch boat. It's really nice. And I'm sure this was made by TMY also. Everybody says ITO, but I think it was TMY. They originally built these boats, so they seem to make the fancier boats. Anyway, thanks all for your kind comments. The restoration video, this will be online soon too. And like I said, I'm putting all this information on there so people can have access to it and see what these boats are really like, what they're supposed to look like. This is the original color scheme, as close as I can come to it. And some had the rear life preserver, some didn't. The other one that I restored did not. This one did, so I put it on it. And anyway, there you go. Thanks again for all your kind comments. You can see all my boats at rccraft.com and for sale. YouTube, of course, Facebook, all over the bloody place. Thanks again. Have a nice day.